You can dramatically improve your French speaking skills without anyone else. You can practice on your own, and in fact, that might be exactly what you need right now. Bonjour, I'm Géraldine from Commune Française et je vais vous montrer 4 techniques pour parler français avec assurance, même seul. Yes, what we're going to see today does look like talking to yourself, and I know it feels weird. It's a mental block that you have to push through. It doesn't feel natural at first, but I assure you it will be easy once you get started. So don't give up because it feels strange, because it works. I used techniques like this when I was learning English, and thousands of my students have proven that these methods work. That's because speaking French can feel brutal. Yes, you know it. You've been through it all. Someone asks you a question and you just freeze. Or you know what you want to say, but the exact words trip you up. Or you suddenly realize that you've been using the exact wrong word for 10 minutes now. It's okay to make mistakes. It's good to make mistakes, but it's hard not to lose confidence over them. That's why solo practice matters. It allows you to fix your own problems with pronunciation. Repeat the same sentences until it sticks, even if it takes 20 times. Make mistakes without getting embarrassed in front of an audience. And build confidence before the real conversations hit. It's like driving. Nobody learns by jumping straight onto the freeway. First, you circle around in an empty parking lot. You can practice without pressure, no audience, just getting the hang of it. The first technique is called shadow reading. It's one of the fastest ways to train your mouth to make French sounds naturally. And here's how it works. You listen to real French and you repeat it instantly. Your job is to copy the melody, the rhythm, the pronunciation, just like an echo. Let's try it together. Repeat after me. Je vais au marché tous les samedis matins. Okay? Don't worry about understanding every word. Just focus on copying the sounds. Okay? Again. Je vais au marché tous les samedis matins. One more time. Je vais au marché tous les samedis matins. Did you do it? Did you notice how your mouth has to work to produce those French sounds? That physical practice is exactly what you need, and you can try it at home on your own. Pick a video in French, like on YouTube or Netflix. You can turn on the subtitles first, that's okay. Play one sentence, hit pause, and repeat the sentence yourself.
C'est trop bien que tu fasses ça.
Then turn off the subtitles, play it again, and speak at the same time as the actors.
C'est trop bien que tu fasses ça.
Alright? The key is to play pretend. Don't get in your head and overthink it. Just try to mimic the way they say the words. If you're ambitious, you can try with longer sentences. For this, you might set your video at a lower speed first, like here.
Bon, je suis crevée. On a fait de l'exercice aujourd'hui.
The second technique is talking to yourself. Yes, out loud. And no, you're not crazy. It's strategic training. It's self-conversation to improve your French fluency. Most French learners can understand French much better than they can speak it. Self-conversation helps you bridge that gap by forcing you to retrieve the words from your passive vocabulary and actually use them. The key is to start with topics that you know pretty well and care about. Let's practice right now. I want you to describe your morning routine in French. Start simple. I will give you some key phrases and then you can create your own sentences. Je me lève à. Je me lève à. Je prends mon petit déjeuner. Je prends mon petit déjeuner. Ensuite, je. Ensuite, je. Now, using these sentences, tell me about your morning. Speak out loud behind your screen, even if it's messy, even if you only use simple words, and even if it feels silly. Don't worry if you have to pause or to think. That pause is your brain working. The more you practice, the shorter those pauses become. At home, try this. Set a timer for 2 minutes and describe your day, your plans, or your opinions about something that you watched on TV yesterday. For example, hier soir, j'ai regardé Anatomie d'une chute, le film de Justine Triet. C'était très fort, très puissant. J'ai beaucoup aimé les acteurs et l'histoire. Keep talking for the full 2 minutes, even if you have to repeat yourself. You know, the biggest challenge when learning French is not knowing your exact level and what you should be practicing next. Without a clear structure, you might end up stuck translating in your head instead of thinking directly in French. That's why I created the weekly practice plan. With this free resource, you will get a clear assessment of your current level and specific exercises tailored to your needs. You will find exactly what to practice each day of the week, how to overcome common obstacles, and a simple method to track your improvement. Join over 30,000 French learners who have already downloaded this free resource. Click the link in the description and start your structured French practice today. Let's continue. Technique number 3 is commentary practice. In short, you become the narrator of your own life, all in French. As you go about your day, describe what you're doing in French. Making coffee? Je fais du café. Walking the dog? Je promène le chien. With this technique, French is connected to your real daily experiences. Let's practice together. I will show you a few actions and you describe them in French. For example, I'm opening a book. J'ouvre un livre. J'ouvre un livre. Say it. J'ouvre un livre. Good. Then, I'm drinking water. Je bois de l'eau. Je bois de l'eau. Your turn. Je bois de l'eau. Good. I'm looking at my phone. Je regarde mon téléphone. Je regarde mon téléphone. Now you. Je regarde mon téléphone. Good. Perfect. Now, for homework, I want you to narrate a moment of your day, today, in French. At any point, take 5 minutes and start describing what you're doing or feeling. Whatever it is, describe it out loud in French. The difference with self-conversation is that you're really in the moment. Self-conversation is about your upcoming plans or your recent past or your opinions in general. But here, commentary practice is about what's happening right now. You're actively doing something and describing it in real time using simple present tense. Je ferme la porte. Je mets mes chaussures. Real life. Both are powerful, but they train different parts of your French brain. Self-conversation builds your ability to express thoughts and ideas, and commentary practice builds your automatic reaction speed with basic French. Finally, technique number 4, questions and answers. That's right. You ask yourself questions, stuff that people might ask you, and you answer them yourself. Out loud in French, yes. This prepares you for a real conversation where people will ask you about yourself, and you can practice the specific topics and vocabulary that matters to you. Let's practice with some common questions that you might hear in France. Repeat after me. Vous avez passé une bonne journée? Vous avez passé une bonne journée? Then answer for yourself. Something like, oui, je suis allé, and quickly describe your day. Or if you prefer, non, il m'est arrivé quelque chose. And try to say what happened today. Let's try with another question. Repeat after me. Qu'est-ce que vous aimez faire le week-end? Qu'est-ce que vous aimez faire le week-end? This one is harder. Answer for yourself. J'aime, and then you can add something that you like to do. J'aime. Now, at home, write down 10 questions that people might ask you in French conversations. Whatever comes to mind, like vous faites quoi dans la vie? Vous avez des enfants? C'est quoi votre plat préféré? All these questions are perfect. Then practice answering them every day until you're fluent and confident. And then you can add more. A quick note here. I know you're thinking about this. When practicing on your own, you will face your own limits and you can't ask someone to correct your mistakes. How can you be sure you won't be repeating your own mistakes over and over? Well, there are several answers here. The first one is to record yourself. This way you can listen back and you will often hear your own mistakes. You might also find some apps where you can send these recordings to native speakers who can give you feedback. But the second answer is that you don't need this right now. You are rehearsing in a safe space like a musician before a concert. You will hit wrong notes sometimes, but you will know it. You will feel it when you're missing vocabulary or when you're guessing about grammar. You can look it up later, but you need to make these mistakes in the first place. Finally, my third answer is that it doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're building French into your life even when you don't have an audience. Your brain and your mouth are building muscle memory into the habit of speaking French. Later, when someone is in front of you, you won't be starting from zero. It will feel normal to speak French. You're building confidence with solo practice, and that is what matters for you right now. Now, while these solo techniques are flexible and effective, you are still allowed to practice with conversation partners, of course. You can find native speakers or fellow French learners. Take your time to find someone who can help you with your learning goals at your own level. If you want to meet other French learners, you can search Facebook for Your City and then French Language Exchange, or Your City and French Conversation Group. You will be surprised how many people in your area are learning French as well. I need to address this. You can speak with an AI too, of course. It's a powerful technology, but it doesn't feel the same, okay? Better yet, you can follow supportive conversation programs like my French Conversation Club, for example, here at Commune Française. In our online community, you can practice spoken French alongside other learners and qualified teachers that I handpicked for you in a very chill, real-life setting. You can get fun weekly 1-hour sessions. It's like a gym membership, but for your spoken French muscles. You will love my Conversation Club if you want live practice without the pressure of native speaker judgment. You will find more by clicking the link in the description below. Okay, here is my challenge for you this week. Choose one of these 4 techniques and practice it for just 10 minutes every day. That's it. Just 10 minutes. Maybe Monday you do shadow reading, Tuesday you try self-conversation, Wednesday is commentary practice, and Thursday you work on question answer. By Friday you will have tried all 4 techniques and discovered which one works best for you. Don't forget to download your free personalized weekly action plan. It's a step-by-step roadmap with daily activities tailored for your level, progress tracking tools, and proven strategy to overcome common French challenges. If you found these techniques useful, you will definitely love the listen and repeat videos. You can watch one now by clicking right here, and the good news about it is that you can cook, clean, or do any other activity, even while driving, but please be careful. All of these while repeating the French sentences that I am saying. See you there.